And I remember the first time we actually jammed, and I'm saying like with a full sound with Kyle's kit. Whew, man, I mean, it took our breath away.
I was volunteering at Edge, which is like there's an ice arena and there's also a swimming pool there, and I was doing this thing called Special Needs Swim, and it was a Thursday night in January, and I got a text, I think, from Chris saying, hey man, come over and jam it at my buddy Kyle's place. And I'd never met Kyle before, but I had recently written a song, Mariah, and it was the first song that we jammed to.
We kind of jammed on it a little bit, orchestrated it a little more, and then after we were done playing the song, Graham kind of looks around at us and he goes, "Are we a band now?" The answer was yes.
It was just a surreal moment where we looked at each other and said, guys, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, this is what I want to do with mine. And we were all on the same page, and we all just had a moment with each other, and that moment changed our lives. It sparked the future and kind of led the way for us. No moment in the world I would trade for that one right there.
I just remember just being like so excited, like, Graham, like, we should do this. Like, this shouldn't just be something we do just to relax sometimes after a long day. Like, this needs to be something that we can actually, I think people would dig hearing us.
So it all started with Brad Lamphere,
who was kind of the glue that bonded everybody in the process.
Him and Graham, they would study for Spanish. They'd come over to the apartment, and I always knew this meant that after 20 minutes of studying, a long jam session afterwards.
it kind of started out as just, you know, friends getting together and playing music, and then it turned into a band, and it's awesome having that because, you know, so these are the guys that, if I were in a band or not, these are the people that I'd be hanging out with.
It was just a community of music. There was so much love to play, to listen, to go to shows. It was how we spent our time. We couldn't think of a better way to spend our time than to make our own and to send our own message. And so that's what we've been doing as the band.
So it's been about 2.5 years now, and we've been playing a lot. We've gone through our fair share of lineups, but I think the lineup that we have settled on now is at least my personal favorite. The original three are Chris, Graham, and I. And we have 3 other members, Adam, Cameron, and Zach, who are all jazz major students. They're just absolutely tremendous musicians. They really push us to be better than we are now and just practice every day. They have just added a whole new life to all of our tunes, even like all the older stuff that we go back and revisit and kind of revamp a little bit, just have never sounded this good.
Super excited, you know, to be getting into the recording game and releasing our album and just continuing playing around. And it's just, I couldn't have asked for more. I couldn't have dreamt this reality myself.
Every day that I have even just a rehearsal with these guys, I just wake up in such a great mood. I've never been this excited about playing music with guys as I have been with Graham Good and the Painters.
We just are so excited and thrilled to instill the messages of positivity and love and hope, and I truly don't believe there's any better way to live than to reach for the stars and to go after what you want and challenge yourself.
I just could not be more grateful for the band, for being able to have my heart linked with this, as well as being able to be with other passionate people who feel the same way.
This life is beyond limits if you choose to see it as such, and that's what we're about. We want you to think bigger than yourself, because you are, and we hope you believe in yourself, because we do. And we love you, and we love ourselves, and just nothing but love for the world, for music, for life, man. I'm not trying to preach or anything, but that's just what I believe in, and I got every inch of my body behind it. I don't know what else to say, man. Okay.
Thank you. My name's Chris Moore.
I hope to continue that and play with these guys for as long as possible, and I don't see us stopping anytime soon.